What up, Fight World? God's plan. Yeah, God's plan. We back. Yeah. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let's just talk about it. Let's talk some boxing. Craig Williams, he said Vegas up in here. Shout out to Vegas. Hey, shout out to Wakanda. Canelo will KO old looking Triple G. We're gonna find out shortly, people. Shout out to Argentina. Some of my favorite fighters from there. Maidana. Real big fan of Sergio Martinez. Like Diego Chavez. I mean, he got knocked out his last fight, but still a fan. Triple G got old in that fight, not the same. Real quick, Ego, why is everyone ducking Spence? Hey, I'm not the one ducking him, so I don't know. I would just say he's looking like a problem, looking like a threat. And if people haven't figured you out, seeing the vulnerabilities that they need to see, then and you're not worth like Mayweather paydays, you might not want to fight him. That's what I think. Shout out to Arkansas. Triple G is average now. Charlo Brothers taking over. I can't stand Triple G. Slow, flat-footed ass. Wow. Y'all crazy. Tupac, what's good? KO, what's up? We just chilling. I had a little bit extra time, so I was about to wrap on here for maybe an hour. Thoughts on Charlo Brothers? Hope Triple G wins by KO. We're gonna find out in May. Triple G has a great chin. That's true. He definitely could take a shot. Canela, really, bro? Grade school insult. I don't know who said that. I didn't call him that. So it must be someone in the comment. Who's Spence fighting next? It hasn't been determined. But I think it'll probably be his mandatory, Ocampo. I mean, he already fought a name this year. Lamont Peterson. Made easy work of him. Thoughts on Broner? I told you I'm not doing no Broner prediction videos. I'll cover Broner like updates and stuff, but I don't really have anything to, like I really don't have like much opinion. I've already stated my opinion for the last couple of years. Broner will be Broner. That's the best way to put it. Once again, grown men care what I'm wearing, how I dress, what I got on, what I smell like. Y'all gotta figure that out. A little bit on the weird side. A little bit off-putting. You're making me uncomfortable, dog. Like, we just trying to talk boxing. You worried about what... I understand it's a simple question, man. But I'm just saying, like, we talking boxing and you talking about what I got on. That's weird. Like, I don't give a fuck. When I watch Jim Lampley, Roy Jones, Max Kellerman, I don't give a fuck what they're wearing. To be honest, I'm just hearing what they're talking about. I don't be like, hey, Max, why you got that cummerbund on with that bow tie? Like, I don't care, to be honest. Just concerned. I know you're concerned. But the more you keep talking about it, the worse it gets for you. It's just weird. Like I said, I don't care. I don't care what people wear. I don't care. Like, I care more about content. I care more, like, you know what I mean? I'll come in here with a fucking Hugh Hefner robe and a sombrero from Chevy's. I don't give a fuck what I'm wearing, to be honest. Wondering if you have a sight problem? Yeah, I'm Cyclops from X-Men. Optic Blast. Yeah, I have a sight problem. If I take these off, Optic Blast will shoot out and I'll accidentally injure boxing fans. You figured it out. Good job. I'm a Marvel superhero. Are you blind? Yep. I'm the dude from Don't Breathe. When the people snuck in his house, that's me. Anyway, I'm sure people want to talk about boxing rather than what I got on, what I'm wearing, what I ate for dinner. No man who disliking the chat. It's probably the people who are asking me what I'm wearing disliking the chat. Oh, he doesn't want to reveal why he has those fucking glasses. Why he's wearing that hat. Fuck this. I'm a dislike. Fuck it. Someone said Triple G. Y'all funny. Y'all are hilarious to me. I love boxing fans. So funny. You working. New media putting in that work, man. Thoughts on Black Panther? Without giving away spoilers, I liked it. I seen it twice. I enjoyed it. Good visual effects. His suit was badass. I liked the plot. The villain was dope. I like Eric Killmonger. I thought I understood what he was like. He was like almost like a Donald Trump, but more like just like more sensible. He was militant, radical. Like so, like they see. That's the thing, and like movies like this, that's what separates sometimes the villains is like what they want to accomplish or what they're trying to do. That you can almost see how it makes sense, but they do it in such a radical fashion that it makes them sociopaths and insane. You know what I'm saying? But I liked it. I enjoyed it. I can't wait for Avengers. Marvel's shitting on DC right now. And you know, man, I love Batman. I don't have a problem with DC Comics, but I'm just saying, movie-wise, they're shitting on, like, taking a shit on DC. I didn't get to see Justice League, but they taking a shit on DC right now. They're putting out more movies, and I heard Justice League was sus. What do you think about Spence performance? What, Lamont Peterson? I mean, spectacular. What do you mean? I mean, put it this way. It's not about triangle theories, but Danny Garcia basically fought Lamont Peterson at welterweight. Keep in mind, Lamont Peterson struggled with Felix Diaz and arguably lost, or whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? Some people thought Felix Diaz beat Lamont Peterson, right? Danny Garcia fought him basically at welterweight at 143, I think was the catch weight. And Peterson was opening up on that ass in the second half of that fight. It looked like he almost stopped Danny Garcia in the second half of that fight. But you look at when he got in there with Errol Spence. Errol Spence, from pillar to post, you know what I'm saying? He like dominated the whole. Shout out to these. These are fucking delicious right now. I love gummies. If y'all want to buy me a gift. Hey, bro, you sound like real heartbroken. Trey says, "Why do I subscribe to your channel if you never answer my question?" First of all, I don't know who you are. Second of all, it's an open forum, and there's, as you can see, multiple comments. I'm not ducking or dodging anybody's question. I didn't see your question, but y'all gotta stop with like attempting to try to threaten me. Why am I subscribed to you? Or I'm unfollowing you because you put out a video and I don't agree with you. That's corny to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we having a party. We got a super chat. Shout out to K.O. I told y'all them yellow and them orange super chats. Gang, $20 super chat. Wow, thank you. It says salute Ego. Hashtag Ego Army. Gang, Fort Worth. Shout out to Wakanda. We working. Ego Army. Ego Mafia, I told you. Vampire stream lit. Trey says, yo, I just made a bet that you would respond to that. Well, I don't know who you bet, but I respond to random things that I see. So once again, that's cool that you're a groupie for another male's attention. Hey, I just made a bet that you would respond to that. So, okay. Good job. I hope you won your money or whatever you bet. And And of course, I like responding to bullshit because it's entertainment. I get paid for this. That's why we have the hot seat. It don't phase me. I respond to bullshit, but I respond to. You see, I just responded to a super chat. I respond to positive stuff, negative stuff. It's an open forum. Anyway, I have Canelo winning, but not by KO. Listen, I fucked with the first part of what you said. I don't understand boxing fam. Damn, these are good. Kyra Johnson. I have Canelo winning, but not by KO. Triple G's chin is too solid. Why does everyone act like to KO somebody, it has to be via a headshot? I never understood that. Triple G has an incredible chin from what we've seen. Because, I mean, Daniel Jacobs landed a combo and Triple G was right there. You know what I'm saying? I do think Triple G has a very good chin, to be honest, right? But everyone acts like a KO has to come only from a headshot. And if you chop down the tree, wow, Tupac Shakur, you sound horrible. You definitely putting shame to the name Tupac Shakur. He said, cause then that's a TKO. Bro, what do you like? Do you guys watch boxing? Do you know what a TKO stands for? Technical knockout. If you get knocked out, you get technically knocked out. It's this, you still got knocked out. What the fuck are y'all talking about? He's like, hey, cause then that's a TKO. Like, I don't know if y'all think y'all outsmarting me or the boxing public. I just don't understand it. Brandon Rios, just so you know, he just got TKO'd. But everyone knows it was a knockout. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's like, oh, hey, Amir Khan got TKO'd by Danny Garcia. But everyone talks about how Amir Khan got knocked out by Danny Garcia. I believe the Bredis Prescott was even a TKO. So I mean, y'all trying to like play semantics and split hairs. Oh, it's a TKO. Like, I can understand if it was like a bad TKO, premature stoppage or some shit. But Brandon Rios was hurt. You know what I mean? And it probably could have been a regular KO. See, that's the thing with TKOs in general. If a ref doesn't do nothing or a corner stoppage, then it could lead to probably a motherfucker because you're already separated from your senses. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna they're basically, you're badly hurt and shit. Like I said, if Brandon Rios kept as many wars he's been through, he lucky Kenny Bayless stopped that, to be honest. Because Brandon Rios is the type of cat you gotta save for yourself. Save from himself. Because he'll keep fighting. Damn, someone said 33 dislikes. Somebody check that. Is that true? There's 33 dislikes on this? This is hilarious. Hold on. So there's 38 likes and 33 dislikes. Wow. Fuck it. Y'all gotta hit that like button. Y'all know what to do, man. That's funny. Motherfucker said 33 dislikes. I didn't even, and the funny thing, it's a live stream. I didn't make the statement. Fuck you mad at me for? Like Jay said, what you want me to do? I'm sorry. Y'all crazy. Y'all got 33 dislikes. I hope y'all know I don't get paid from, like, especially with these super chats and stuff. Like, that's just, we just add that to the pot, to the Ego Army pot. So we can do more and more things on the chat. You'll see. It's coming. Magician don't reveal all the secrets, but I don't know. Them likes and dislikes, that it really doesn't do nothing. I don't give a fuck. How do you make money? Through YouTube. YouTube's owned by Google. Google sends me a check every month. This is what I'm eating for whoever asked. Hey, Harbo go dumb. Harbo. Hey, Tupac Shakur, you sounded stupid, bro. You sound like a hater. That's what it is. This motherfucker said, we about to body you. He says, what you use the money for, because the channel is the same old shit. Bro, that is corny. Why do you care how I use my money? You go to Starbucks and say, hey, what you use your tips for? Motherfucker. That y'all corny. I don't know. I'm from the Bay. We don't do shit. You need to change your name. You ain't Tupac. You more like one of these new rappers or some shit. You don't deserve a Tupac name. Motherfucker talking about, what are you using the money for? That's a hater. That's definitely some hater shit. So is it gay Pac? That's what I'm saying. You ain't no Tupac. He spent his money on Backpage. Tee-hee, motherfucker. That's funny. See, unlike you, I have a job, and females like that, and they cling to people who are alpha males, and they got something going on for themselves. Unlike you. Yeah, he named Pac, but act nothing like Tupac. What are you using the money for? What concern of it is yours? How do you care? I don't gotta explain shit to you. See, we just vibing out, people. Hit the like button. Y'all know Ego Army. And like I said, the fans know why. That's why they continue to donate if they feel like supporting. All this shit I do is not free. Like, you know how many fights I covered last? Where you think, you know what I'm saying? How many fights I cover? Who's paying for the hotel? Who's paying for everything? The fans know. Like I said, I gotta explain. Yo, I don't know if I have any shooters, but one more peep out of you with some stupid shit. Tupac, we're gonna have to get you. You have to invest money to make money. There it is. So now, see, I knew we had real fans in here. It takes money to make money. That's absolutely true. You know what I'm saying? If I go to this Wilder fight in New York, I'm a West Coast dude. I gotta be out in New York buy a round trip flight, be out there for 4 or 5 days, eat out every fucking day because I don't have a kitchen. Yeah, I watched Eubank Groves. Eubank didn't really do as good as I thought he would. They hate, but they watching. You already know how that goes. Ego Army, stand up. Let's get these likes up. See, I'm wearing the camos for Ego Army, man. I'm really repping this shit. I need to come out with some camo hats, something like this, but with our shit on it. Is Tupac still talking? Bro, change your name. That's an insult. I'm wearing camos as we speak. The weigh-in. Did you see the weigh-in from the last fight between Triple G? Canelo? Yeah, I was at the weigh-in. I was at the T-Mobile Arena. I seen it. Of course, I was there. Ego, get that money, you work for it. I'm with it. See, I mean, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out here. I don't, like, you know what the fun, that's how you always know the haters. The haters be like, oh, Ego's begging for money. You don't see me begging. We talking boxing. I'm not like, spare change. Like, but whatever. Call me a beggar. I'm homeless. I'm a beggar. Fuck it. Like Eminem said, because I am whatever you say I am. Did Rocky overtrain in the mountains in Rocky IV? It's a movie, and he won the fight, so how do you overtrain? Ego, hustler, ambition. Listen, Spence versus Matisse would get mopped up, I think. Matisse actually called out Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, and Danny Garcia rematch. Listen, I would pick all 3 of those guys to beat Matisse. Did y'all watch his last fight? Honestly. Matisse ain't looking like the machine no more. I mean, he has power, so Man, Errol Spence would give it to him. Terrence Crawford give it to him. Keith Thurman give it to him. Like he did not look. I don't know, man. I think. See, Danny Garcia gets a lot of flack. Danny Garcia to me took his soul because after the Danny Garcia fight, he has not looked the same to me. And you know what I'm saying? And don't bring up Emmanuel Taylor fight because he fought Emmanuel Taylor who had several losses before him. Chris Algieri, Adrian Broner, Orozco, and all this shit. Broner knocked him down, all that, you know what I'm saying? And he fought a 140 pounder at 147. You know what I'm saying? Ego respect from Santa Cruz, 831. Shout out to Santa Cruz. You know what I mean? So it's not like you can't count that. John Molina fought Matisse. Shout out to my dude Molina, the gladiator. He's a true gladiator. John Molina fought Lucas Matisse. It was like a fight of the year. That was his first fight at 140, and John Molina dropped him twice. Right? He dropped him down twice. I mean, he got stopped eventually, and then he got dropped, but that was his first fight at 140. Ego don't need the live chats to make money. Y'all stupid. Hell no. I didn't even live chat for like 2 months. The fuck? Y'all sound stupid. But again, keep worrying about another man's money that you can't spend. I mean, shout out to that. That's corny. Yeah, Ego got it. Like, whatever. Live chat is for the fans, exactly. Like everything else. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all some game since y'all care about my money so much. You know what I'm saying? I don't be all in. I'm not telling y'all my finances and shit, but I'm gonna tell y'all like this. First of all, worry about you at all times. I'm gonna drop a gem. Worry about you. Don't really worry about the next person. 2, be smart. Be smart with your money. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna brand yourself, build the brand before, like motherfuckers be coming out with merchandise. You don't even got a brand. You don't even got a following. That's stupid. I'm trying to drop a gem for y'all. You know what I mean? Establish yourself before that because it don't matter because let's say Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather built his brand and then TMT hats came. He wasn't dropping TMT hats when he was fighting Gennaro Hernandez and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get the brand up before you start doing spending a bunch of money, first of all. Second of all, to whoever said my money is off live streams, you sound stupid as fuck because no matter what you're doing, you should never base your income and like sustain yourself off of something like super chats are basically like just additional tips. You know what I mean? You don't try to eat off that and try to live off that. Like, hey man, my car's not gonna be paid. My car won't be paid until, you know what I'm saying? Unless I get these super chats. That's stupid because the thing is you have to go with the guaranteed money. And there's no guarantee. You know what I mean? There's no guarantee when it comes to super chats. So that would be stupid to try to live off of super chats, right? Does that make any sense? And just for the haters, like I said, I'm not gonna show you all my finances, but I will add insult to injury. Look, this is my car note. Last payment received. Next payment due. When is that? I paid my car up until May 8th. I got a monthly car note. I don't even have to pay. Look, I don't even have to pay. This is called organization, people. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. I could just make money on the principal. You feel me? I didn't have another car payment due. Listen, y'all gotta get a structure to what the fuck y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Be smart with your money. I don't even gotta listen. My next car note, even though I have a monthly car note, I don't even have to pay until when Canelo and Golovkin fight, because I'm already paid up. Be smart with your money, people. Anyway, enough of that. I know, it's always the broke motherfuckers living paycheck to paycheck. They got the most to say. I drive a Prius. That's cool, Tupac. Are you paid up? You got late payments and shit, huh? It's lagging. Anybody else see it? It looked good on mine. You just gotta be smart with your money, people. Okay. Let's talk about Canelo. There's no hot seats right now. How is Canelo trash? Wow, y'all saying Canelo's trash? Yo, we got almost 200 people in here. We need to get at least 100 likes pronto. Smash the like button. Pop your collar for the bay one time. You feel me? We having fun. We just vibing out, people. See, Ali Diego, he said my car note was paid till 2019. See, pay the shit in advance. Now you don't have to worry about it. But I be doing that sometimes because now, like when I go, like let's say I go to the Wilder fight or whatever, now I'm not struggling, like you know what I'm saying, worried about my car notes paid. I don't have to worry about I'm out of town on a trip or some shit like that. If you got the money, just you know what I mean, you got it right there, just pay it. Now I don't have to worry about, like I said, being out of town and like, oh shit, I gotta pay my car note. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I could just focus on what I need to focus for fight week. Shout out to Envy Music, $5 money, gang gang. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. I'm car note free, paid in full, bro. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to Ego Army. This is what I want. I want to uplift and I want to motivate and I want people to do good. Like I really do. You know what I mean? And I also want to get people in the hot seat so I can fuck them up, so I can burn them up. That's what we do. But that's how we do, man. It's like La Familia. It's all boxing centric, but this is also about life too. Damn, Tupac said I ain't got no license or insurance. See, that's why you worried about my money asking me about shit, cause you ain't got no license. Fuck you, mean you ain't got no insurance. Fuck you. You better not get in a accident. Yo, get this Isabel porno chick who keep leaving a phone number. Get her up out of here. What are you doing? She leaving her phone number. Call me, I'm not fake. You a tranny probably. Bro, who is that? Who is this Isabel? She got a fake picture of like some cake or something. Bro, if y'all call Isabel, y'all are desperate. Y'all worried about me. Y'all are desperate as fuck. You call, yeah, man, speak to Elizabeth or what? Isabel, what's her name? Y'all desperate as fuck. Hey, is Isabel there, man? Like, yes, how'd you get this number? Oh, I was on ego shit. And I see the number pop across with your ass out. I just want to see what that's about. Like, you see me with my ass out and you want to see what that's about. Oh my gosh. Is this Isabel from the live chat? I seen you with the cheeks out. Got your number on. Like, bro, if you call, that's like calling a number from a bathroom stall. Y'all are crazy. I would never call. If you like, you want a good fuck, call Rachel. I'm not calling no. Because look at it like this. This is see, I'm too logical for this shit. It's in a men's. That's why I piss at. In a men's bathroom stall. So if I go in and it says call Rachel for a good time, then who wrote that? Rachel broke into the men's bathroom and put like, yeah, call me for a good time. No, it's a dude. It's a setup, man. Cause Rachel, that means she would have just had to come in the bathroom like that. y'all tripping calling numbers from a live chat. Hey, this is funny. Hey Trey, don't worry about it. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. You talking boxing or bathroom stalls? This is Ego Army. You just sit down, relax, take a chill pill, and enjoy. If you don't, then leave. Are we talking boxing or are we talking bathroom stalls? We talking about what I want on my channel. That's what it is. Tupac at your head. I'm here for boxing talk though. Bro, it's not on your watch. Everybody's laughing, everybody's having a good time. Trust me. Like y'all do too much. When is the last time I did a live stream where there was no boxing talked about? I've only been on here for like 30 minutes. You think I'm just gonna have a boxing list live stream? Like get out of here. $2 super chat, Shmoney Gang. Shout out to Michael Woodard. Is Isabel see? Oh my gosh, y'all are tripping. I wonder is boxing popular with escort? Okay, let's stop. Okay, we gotta calm this down because this is too funny. What do y'all want to talk about? The next person that puts the category, then we could talk about that. What fight? What situation in boxing? I'm dying. This is funny. Yo, Ego, thoughts on Mikey Garcia on the road to the 4th title, entering welterweight? I mean, 4th title, I don't think Sergey, to be honest, I don't think Sergey Lipinets has enough for him. I mean, he got a puncher. Shout out to Michael Woodard, $10 super chat, Shmoney Gang. I think Mikey should beat Sergey Lipinets. He's coming off of an injury, and that's not really the reason, but, you know, you don't know how his hand is going to be. Plus, he's not more skillful than Mikey, to me. You know, and he didn't look good in his last fight, arguably lost to the Japanese dude. I was there. It was in New York on the Wilder Stavern 2 card, I think. Right? So I don't see him. So that, I mean, that's cool. He joins the likes of Juan Manuel Marquez, Manny, Pacquiao, as far as 4 weight classes, those particular weight classes. So I'm picking Mikey. I think Mikey should win. But again, the guy has a 70% plus knockout ratio. So we'll see. Maybe Lipinets can show us something or put Mikey in harm's way. It's hard to tell because, you know what I mean, to see what he could do because I haven't seen enough of Lipinets, but from what I did see, you know what I mean? Actually, you know what I just realized? I cover so much boxing that I don't even really remember like some of the fights, like undercards and shit that I seen. So there's a guy that was in Virgil Hunter's gym named Wolf. He's hella hairy, like his back and shit. Just like Teen Wolf looking motherfucker, right? I watched him spar and everything. Anyway, he fought Sergey Lipinets. And Lipinets knocked him out. It was at this small ass casino, and me and Troy King and a bunch of other people went. You know what I mean? A bunch of the homies went. So I have seen Sergey Lipinets on more than one time live, but again, bitch, I just called you. Hey, y'all tripping on this Isabel chick. So that's that part of your question. The second part, Mikey at welterweight. I love Mikey, but good luck because at the top level, like he sounds like he's being a little bit too bold for his own good. You know what I mean? Talking about fight, like really analyze this. Mikey is talking about potentially fighting 3 weight classes in the same year. Like who's done that? You know what I'm saying? Like that don't even seem safe, to be honest. Especially when you're moving up, move down, and then moving up again. That don't sound right to me. You know what I'm saying? It'd be one thing if you move from 135 to 140, then to 147. That'd be one thing. And I think that would be more recommended than move up or move move up, move back down, and then move up 2 weight classes from where you just left. That don't sound realistic. I can't picture somebody's team telling them to do that. You know what I mean? If Mikey feels like he can do it, then let's see it. I mean, like I said, I'm not a hater. If he, like you said, if he really wants to do that with his career and he wins the fight at 140, fight at 135, and then he wants to move up to 147 and get that Errol Spence name, then let's see it, like you said. But I wouldn't prevent it. Mikey's a name, Errol Spence is a name, so fuck it. I don't think it's advisable. That's all I'm saying. Hey, we got some shooters on deck. 45 thumbs down. Let them hate, man. He said, where they at? That's what I'm saying. Man, this should be so funny. Boxing fans are so funny to me because it's a picture of Triple G getting punched. So it's, oh no, this is bullshit, man. Ugh. Like, it's a picture. I didn't make that picture. It's not a Photoshop. But that's my thoughts on Mikey. Even if he moves to 47, I don't think it's advisable for him to straight away fight Keith Thurman, straight away fight Terrence Crawford, and damn sure straight away fight Errol Spence. Them guys are all probably bigger than him, more experience at higher weights. It just doesn't make sense. But I'm not. I don't get in the way of stuff like that. So if that's what he wants, and he's not just saying it, fuck it. I'll support it. After Heard Lotta, do you think the winner fight Charlo? Yeah. I mean, they've all entertained it and said they want the fight, so fuck it. Bevel's IG looks like Ward helping Bevel. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, Ward fought Sullivan Barrera, so maybe he's getting some pointers. I don't know. See, Ward's. I'm telling y'all, Ward's smarter than a lot of y'all think. Ward is he could be. Ward could be. Listen, one of my favorite books. Shout out to Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power. And there's a bunch of rules and laws and stuff like that, and it's like play the mark and stuff like that. He could be in a situation where he's acting like he's helping him, like, you know what I mean, just giving him some little pointer, but he could be scoping him, like, hey, I might return, fuck this, you know what I mean? And he might be seeing what he's looking like in sparring and sizing him up, you know what I mean, while helping him. Or, you know what I mean, it could just be something like an HBO promo thing. Because Andre Ward, we know he does commentary work with HBO, especially since he's retired now. You know what I mean? The fight's coming up. So he might just be doing some promo work. Yeah, y'all got to stop with the Isabel shit. That was funny like 10 minutes ago. Hey, bye-bye. I got to get Isabel out of here. She a thought. This shit weaker than the Black China tape. All right, Isabel's gone. Don't trip off of Isabel no more. She put her number like 40 times. Bro, I'm trying to listen. I'm not saying I pull any female out there like that. But I've had, you know what I'm saying, I've had my share of women, if you know what I mean. You know, I've done my thing. Been all right on that front. But, bro, if a chick just comes into a room full of mostly dudes, 207 people in this stream, and 206 of them are dudes, and she's just throwing her number out. One, even if it's a real chick, which I don't even know, what is that the type of female you want? She just throwing it out there like that, like here, run a train on me, man. Like, that's weird. Second of all, it's probably a transformer, a Trans Am, you know, a Decepticon. Because that's too easy. Like, you none of y'all did anything to get a female's number up in here. Y'all didn't do anything. Y'all didn't spit no game. Y'all didn't buy no drinks. Y'all didn't say like, oh, you looking good and write her a poem. You did nothing. So if she's just giving you a number, you gotta question that. That might be a Caitlyn, like I said, a Trans Am, Transformer. I like to call them Decepticons. It might have been a Decepticon. I'm just saying. Autobots engage. Like that might be a Transformer. You never know. Anyway, she's gone. So enough of the Isabel. Hey, see, the Decepticons always have these crazy names. And no shade to, in case y'all know someone named Isabel, but that name, I don't know. I don't be trusting these names. It's always something that, like, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know enough Isabels. Like, really, your name is Isabel? Like, Isabel, I'm supposed to believe that right now? You know what I mean? I don't know. It just sounds. You gotta look at all the details. Ryan Garcia is my friend. That's my dude. Shout out to him. Fast ass hands. He's always, you know what I mean, staying active. I want to see Golden Boy keep building him up. And then we get to the big fights, the Tank Davis or whoever. Devin Haney rematch from the amateur. I don't know. Whatever. Ugas versus calling out Spence. That's cool. But, I mean, Ray Robinson's no Spence, so Sean Porter beat Ray Robinson. Yeah, wow, that's a good question. Shout out to Amazing Kush. He said, "Who's Tank fighting next?" I'm surprised they haven't announced it. I thought I seen an interview with Leonard Ellerby like weeks ago, and he said we're gonna announce it next week. I ain't heard nothing about who he's fighting. I thought it was gonna be Billy Dibb, but I ain't heard a confirmation. Shout out to J Dog, you're accurate. Make sure you guys check out my man, my little bro, Joey Spencer. He turned pro. He got that out of the way. Second round knockout. The highlights are on the channel. Make sure you guys check it out, please. Gotta support local talent. Even though he's from Michigan, he's out here now. Sean Porter sounds salty. How so? Joey a real one? Absolutely. Joey's big. Joey's he's pretty big, and he it's weird because he's like getting bigger. Like when I first was like started interviewing him, first met him and stuff, he looked a lot smaller. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then like I'm like I was at the Sean Porter's gym, Sean and Kenny Porter gym in Vegas, and I was with Joey and them, and I was like, damn, you getting big, like, you know what I'm saying? So Joey got some size to him. And he's with Al Heyman now. Cha-ching. Straight getting it. Once again, what happened to all the people talking about Al Heyman ran out of money and shit? There's still upcoming talent. Like, come on, man. Ego, Charlo offered Porter free smoke at 54. I don't get that. Why would he offer Porter's a welterweight? Why you want to fight Porter? Top Rank is still up there. Yeah, but see, this is the only thing. Top Rank is still up there. But see, this is the Top Rank. This is just my honest opinion, people. Top Rank still has some, from what I've seen, they still have some like of the old way of matchmaking and the old way of promoting. Like, don't get me wrong, they're doing certain things to evolve, because obviously they've evolved to be in the business this long. But what I mean is, like, Crawford versus Horn being on pay-per-view just because you put Pacquiao on there with Mike Alvarado. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's that old boxing shit. People aren't, like, to me, people aren't gonna fall for, like, I know Bob Arum at the time said it wasn't his fault, but Crawford versus Victor Postal, that should have never been on HBO pay-per-view at the time. You know what I mean? Crawford versus Horn, I like that fight. I think that's a good fight. I think it's a good clash of styles. I have no problem with the fight. And I mean, I don't care about spending whatever pay-per-view money, because, you know what I mean, I make money in this game. And truth be told, I might go to Vegas for the fight. And if I go to Vegas, then you know I'm spending more money covering the fight than I would for a pay-per-view. See, that's what some of y'all don't understand. I can make more money by not covering any fights. You know what I mean? I'm really covering the fights for the fans, for new media, for Ego Army. So, you know what I mean, just to be there, show face, ask the questions I want to ask and stuff like that. But I mean, I could spend $60, $70 on the ESPN pay-per-view, and my plane ticket alone is going to cost more than that, even though I'm only traveling from Cali to Vegas. Not to mention food for the week, not to mention a hotel, not to mention anything, probably gamble or something. You know what I mean? So I'm not tripping on it, but I'm just saying for all of boxing, not everyone has, you know what I mean, has it like that where they're trying to pay for pay-per-views and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's a pay-per-view attraction. And again, I'm not telling y'all what to do with your money. If you got it and you like it, give back to boxing in that way and buy it. But just because you put Pacquiao on there, against a guy we don't care about him fighting. I don't make it like a pay-per-view bill. Jimmy Hernandez says, Ego, gang gang, what do you think Canelo going to bring to the table this next fight also for Triple G? Hopefully they bring their A game, and hopefully they both do better than they did in the first time. Because like I said, it was like nobody really pulled away from the other person. So I look for adjustments. I ultimately am leaning towards Canelo. I just think he has the more skill and he has youth on his side. And you know what I mean? It's more a matter of if he can take Golovkin's power, then he should be straight. And he took his power for 12 rounds, even when he got tired. So what does that tell you? You know what I mean? So I got to go with Canelo. You know what I mean? Because the only other difference is that means Golovkin would have to do some other way to land his power. Like he'd have to find some other way to actually land this crazy flush shot on Canelo. Because other than that, I never really seen Canelo hurt in that. So I think Canelo's just going to go to Colorado, work on his stamina, try to be in the best shape. I think he might chill out a little bit on the muscle side, like not worried about like looking aesthetically as muscular. Because he got, if you look at it, he got tired in his last couple fights. He got tired in the Chavez Jr. fight for sure, and he got tired in Golovkin fight. Hey, shooter, get Tupac Shakur out of here. We got to make an example of him. He been talking shit the whole time. One of my shooters, I'm gonna show y'all how it's done, Nino Brown style. One of the shooters get the guy named Tupac Shakur and get him up out of here. He's literally causing a disturbance. I don't want people to think they could just come because we do hot shit. Shout out to Christian Boswell. Told y'all, shooters on deck. I don't want people to think just because we do hot seats and we have entertainment, I don't want people to think they can just come and change the whole flow and get everyone pissed in the comment section, say a bunch of stupid shit and distract from what we're really here for, which is talking boxing. So Tupac had to go. Fighter IQ says, Ayo Ego, what do you think about Joey Spencer fight? What does that mean? Like what, his pro debut or what? I mean, if you're talking about his pro debut, he did his thing. I posted the highlights. Check that on the channel. I like he wasn't head hunting. He was head body, and he destroyed his man. So it's not really like a super takeaways. And his dude, he didn't really like get off on him. So like, you know, what I mean, it's not much to break down. It was a good performance for a pro debut, and he's only gonna get better. Kid's 17. He has the awesome team, his dad, Virgil Hunter, like, you know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be perfectly fine. He's mentored and shadowed Andre Ward. Listen, Joey has a very, what's the word? I want to say he has a very big head start. You know what I mean? A very good advantage, because you guys may or may not know this. I know this firsthand from being out there, and you know what I mean, since they train in the Bay and stuff. Is he's been around boxing his whole life, obviously, like most of these fighters, but he's also been around greatness, you know what I'm saying? And that gives you a massive head start when you have mentors and you can shadow them like a Andre Ward, you know what I'm saying? Because Joey, he's not just watching it from the fans' perspective, he's in the dressing room with Andre Berto before Sean Porter fight. He's in the dressing room with Andre Ward before the Kovalev fight. He's sparring Amir Khan, you know what I'm saying? So realistically, he has a massive, here, I'm gonna show y'all. Shout out to Joey. But just so y'all know, look, Tony Yoka, heavyweight, undefeated, right? So we got some sparring in, look, his Detroit family, Clarissa Shields. This is my dude Leon Lawson III, the Darrell's cousin, the Darrell brothers, right? So like Clarissa Shields, how many gold medals she got? 2, the most ever for American. Sparring Julian J. Rock Williams, right? Oh shit, Boxing Ego, we up in here. Look, Dre Ward at the fight with Canelo. Look at Canelo next to this dude. This kid is he was 17 probably then. Look at Canelo. Look at Joey next to Canelo. Look at Joey next to Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not pitting him against them because he respects both these fighters. I'm just saying, like, the kid has some size, some height and stuff. Look. Nate Diaz. I mean, these are some of y'all favorite fighters and shit. Shout out to Chris Johnson, Pete Quillen, the Warriors, Iguodala. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he's been, look, more gold medalists, more Olympians, Marlon Esparza, Nicola Adams. So, look, Paul Williams. I mean, the kid's, he's been around the scene. Look, he's been around the scenes of all these fights. And look, Shakur Stevenson, his brother Mikhail, Dre. I mean, yeah, well, the other Dre. Errol Spence. So, like, look. Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter. I mean, so like I said, he has a real big advantage right now. Because he's been around this for a minute. Q, yay. So, I think what makes people good is preparation. You know what I mean? When you prepare for a moment. Look, who's that? Oh shit, me? He's around greatness, I told y'all. So, he's just been around it, so that gives him a huge advantage. How do you evaluate if a boxer has the it factor? I don't know, just I guess the gut feeling. I mean, there's no real way to answer that, I don't think. It's just like, how do you evaluate that Whitney Houston can sing? You know what I'm saying? How could there's no one common language for singing, you know what I mean? There could be a country western singer that don't sound good to me, but someone else might think they sound great. So I don't know. Whitney Houston, she got a set of pipes. She can sing to me. You know what I mean? So it's not, I don't know how to really quantify it. You could just see, you know what I mean? When people have the it factor, you just see it. It's a feeling. Charlo or Canelo, I would have to lean towards Jamal because Golovkin gave Canelo all he can have, and Golovkin is older, and I'm not using like, oh, his age as an excuse or whatever, but that's a fact. Charlo is like a couple months age difference than Canelo, but they're the same age, and he does some of what Golovkin does. He doesn't have the like, I guess the same amateur experience and all that, but he has a good jab. He's also taller than Canelo. Charlo is really tall. He's like 6'1", 6'1.5" or whatever. You know what I mean? So he's gonna be a lot taller. He has a good jab, very good jab, and he's also athletic and with speed. So Golovkin has, if you notice Golovkin's last two fights, you've seen more of the Eastern European style come out. You know what I mean? Like, when in doubt, throw less hooks and resort back to a very good fundamentals, very good jab, stuff like that. Now, Charlo has the jab, but he also has more of an American style. You know what I mean? Where he's gonna throw hooks, he'll throw uppercuts. See, that's like, here's my question to y'all. When is the last time you seen Golovkin throw, not only throw, but hurt somebody with a vicious uppercut? What fight? Because I don't remember. Name a fight where Gennady Golovkin like really set something up with the uppercut. Golovkin threw an uppercut at Kell Brook. Kell Brook was fucking Golovkin up with uppercuts. I don't remember any sequence where Triple G was fucking. See, that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all just say blurt shit out. Y'all don't even watch boxing. Kell Brook was demolishing Golovkin with uppercuts. When did Golovkin? What round was Golovkin hitting Kell Brook with uppercuts? What are you talking about? He had a good one on Saul. Well, I don't remember that. I don't remember. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't land one. I don't really remember no good uppercut that he landed on Canelo. And obviously it wasn't that good because Canelo never looked visibly hurt. So how good could the uppercut's one of the sneakiest punches because you don't see it coming more often than not. So how did he land this great uppercut, but Canelo didn't get? When did Golovkin land an uppercut on David Lemieux? See, once again, separate the men from the boys. Y'all just blurting out people that Golovkin has fought. When he was exercising a jab and keeping Lemieux behind the jab. So if you're controlling the distance with the jab, how are you landing an uppercut when you're not even close enough in range to be landing the jab? Again, you guys are just naming people that Martin Murray. Y'all just naming people he fought. But again, that's what shows who knows boxing and who doesn't. Once again, I can't think of any fights where Golovkin was really landing significant. Like, here, name some of the best uppercutters in the business right now. I would say Canelo, Mikey Garcia, Anthony Joshua. And don't say Anthony Joshua don't got no sick uppercut, because he about knocked Klitschko's head back to Germany and shit. When he hit Klitschko's head was like, he almost mailed Klitschko's head to Vitaly in Ukraine. That uppercut was nasty. So Anthony Joshua, I would also say the Charlos, David Benavidez, a lot of Mexican fighters, to be real. You know what I mean? A lot of Mexican fighters have that nasty, sick-ass uppy. But anyway, I wouldn't add Golovkin to that list. I can't think of no fights where he was just getting off because, again, for his region, you don't really see that. You don't really, the style in which they're taught and stuff, very good fundamentally, like Kovalev, you don't really see a bunch of hooks. Lomachenko is probably the guy that comes to mind out of that region, like the Eastern European, Russian, Kazakhstan, Ukraine area, that has the most like pizzazz and variety and punch variation and switches up his style. You know what I mean? So anyway, I don't remember no fights where Golovkin was just teeing off with crazy uppercuts. But again, if Canelo still struggled with Golovkin, he's gonna have to be looking for all types of shit like, oh my God. Listen, let's do a hot seat. Y'all want a hot seat? Okay, cool. Biggie Notorious, you gonna get your notorious ass in the casket. He says, I disagree. So what are you disagreeing with? There's always someone that has to disagree, and then when it comes to it, they won't be able to explain it. But let's hear what he has to disagree with. Everybody get your hot seat. See, look, I was talking to that one dude. Once again, every time the hot seat comes up, it's something different. False alarm, no hot seat. Anyway, Triple G, when in doubt, he's not really throwing many hooks based on the region he comes from. And I'm not saying just because you come from a certain region, you have to fight a certain way, like a stereotypical way. But oftentimes it's part of the teaching. It's who you can spar in your area and shit like that. But it's not always, like I said, there's no one rule. Because James Kirkland ain't slick. He's African American, you know what I mean? He's from a certain region. He don't fight like Errol Spence. And they're both from Texas, so you know what I mean? Canelo's from Mexico, but Juan Manuel Marquez from Mexico, but they don't fight just like Jorge Arce. You know what I mean? They don't fight like that. So there's always differences, but Golovkin ain't throwing a bunch of uppercuts. Yeah, they definitely don't fight like Margarito. Anyway, Canelo versus Charlo would be a difficult fight because realistically, Charlo, he has a lot of what Golovkin exudes that he would have over Canelo, like a piston jab, like a very strong jab, a strong power, height advantage. But he would have that. Plus, he has an American style. I would say a natural like rhythm and slickness. I'm not saying he's like super slick, but the American style is just more over. Like, put it this way. Like I said, when you guys, I want to see who knows boxing here. Julian J. Rock Williams threw a punch or some shit, and then J. Rock threw a punch, and what's the name? Charlo coiled back and bow and countered with the uppercut, right? When have you ever seen something that timed and that athletic and that saucy, you know what I mean, and athletically swift? When have you ever seen Golovkin do that? Or Sergey Kovalev? Did you guys get what I'm saying? Like, you don't really see. Kovalev knocks motherfuckers out, yes. You know what I mean? Golovkin knocks motherfuckers out, yes. TKOs them or whatever. But when have you ever seen something like that? It's just, there's just different styles. Do you guys get what I'm saying? You never seen him dodge a punch like, huh? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really watch this sport, man. I love boxing. Like, when I see Floyd do it, like the pull counter. If you watch the highlights of the Marquez throws a good jab, and Floyd, he knows when to pull back and when to get you with the pull counter. You've never seen Golovkin do it. I ain't never seen Golovkin be like, oh. I've seen Canelo do it because he studied Floyd. A lot of y'all get mad when I say that too, but it is what it is. I never see Golovkin do swift maneuvers like that. He's a good fighter, but he's not like, oh, and like pulling back and then countering. Like, when have you ever seen him do that? I can't think of any fight where he's doing stuff like, oh, bow, and then he counters with an uppercut. You don't really see that. Canelo can do that. Like, you know what I mean? When Canelo be on the ropes, Canelo be sweet in there. I never see Golovkin on the road. Triple G solid as fuck. I mean, whatever. See, this is what the man fans do. This is what the man fans do. They know they can't prove me wrong, so they just say something. They say something that doesn't even counter what I'm saying. Oh, Triple G solid as fuck. Okay. But explain how he's doing what I'm saying he's not doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, always try to change. Triple G got a chin though. We're not talking about his chin. We're talking about doing sweet, swift maneuvers, like boxing maneuvers that require timing, athleticism. Up, and then, like, you know what I'm saying? I never seen Triple G do nothing like. When have you ever seen Triple G fight off the ropes? Like, I've seen Canelo fight off the ropes, and he's just like catching and shooting, hooking. When have you ever seen Triple G do that? Ever? Where he's just on the ropes and yeah, you know what I'm saying, and countering. You don't see that. You simply don't. I'm gonna save the question because I want to rescore the fight. I want to watch it from start to finish. I initially scored it for Golovkin, but I thought it was a close fight. And everyone see, this is the thing that when it's some bullshit in boxing, that Adelaide Bird shit messed it up for everybody because the gripe was more on her particular scoring than it was. It like if she had like, for example, you guys understand this. If Adelaide Bird scored the fight 115 to 113, then it would have been the same outcome. The only reason people were and up in arms and pissed off was because she scored it ridiculous for Canelo, 118 to 110. Do you know what I'm saying? But if she scored something reasonable, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. It would have been that serious. Yo, Chris Johnson, stop begging. I don't deal with begging desperate men. I want the hot seat. Well, you're not getting it. No, I don't care if he wants a hot seat. That's not how that's not the intent of the hot seat, where a guy can just beg, oh, I want the hot seat, put me in, coach. That's not. I'm not even. Stop begging. Period. Crazy. I got Canelo winning 7-5. Like I said, it was a good fight. It was a close fight. Um, it's just the fact. I think most of the focus was based on the scoring being so horrible. Like saying Canelo won 10 rounds, like that's even the people who scored it for Canelo weren't even saying that. You know what I'm saying? So for her to have that, it was just stupid. Yeah, 10 rounds to 2, motherfucker. Like that, I mean, that's not even realistic. So I think that's the biggest issue. Triple G's face looked more busted than Canelo's, but that's because he don't have no defense. Canelo has a defense. See what I talk about? People aren't disputing what I'm saying, and the comment says Triple G will kick ass. And then y'all be the first ones to call me a fanboy or biased or whatever. Hey, one of the mods, take Chris Johnson out of here. He's too desperate. I don't deal with desperate dudes. He says, I want to debate. Well, you're going to be debating in the corner by yourself with somebody else. That's corny, man. Like, put me in the hot. Nobody's even has an issue. No one has an issue. I want to debate. Put me in the hot seat. I'm ready now. Like, what? Anywho, he has no head movement, but he hasn't been knocked out. He has a hell of a chin. Triple G is stiff. I'm telling y'all, all y'all acting like Triple G, it's impossible for him to get knocked out. Like, what boxing do you watch? Triple G has a chin, but you can get knocked out with a body shot. Or if someone chops the tree and you get hurt to the body, then you're going to be susceptible or like shielding your body to the point where you might get hit with something that fucks you up upstairs. You know what I mean? In an effort to preserve your body. We know Triple G is bigger, so he could hurt Canelo for sure. But there's certain things you can't really recover from. I mean, Brandon Rios, like y'all, a lot of y'all give Danny Garcia shit, but I give him props for knocking out Rio. He did it with a single shot, people. A single shot. That's impressive because I didn't think he would knock Brandon Rios out with a single punch, a single counter punch. Like, yeah, bop, and then Brandon Rios was just done. That's impressive. Because we, like, all that, oh, Rios is a punching bag. We knew this. No, motherfucker, we didn't know this because we've seen Rios his entire career have no defense and take monstrous headshots from good punchers and still keep coming. Pacquiao did not hurt Rios like I think he knocked him down. They didn't give him credit, but he didn't really hurt Rios like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially to the point where he couldn't continue. Hey, take Biggie Notorious out of there because he keeps saying I disagree. He's been doing this, playing this little game. Shooter on deck. Take Biggie Notorious out of here because he keeps just putting I disagree. And then he's playing games when I call him out for the hot seat. One of the shooters, y'all know what to do. I'm not playing these games anymore. Thank you. Christian Boswell is not playing with you boys. He'll get y'all out of there quick. You know, because he was like, I disagree. And then I'm like, all right, do the hot seat. Oh, I wasn't talking to you. Like, I'm not playing that game, man. Y'all know what the hot seat is. Y'all gonna start putting names because I already talked to him. If you disagree with someone particularly, you could have just said that. So he's clearly like trying to troll and all this. Canelo can't hurt anyone his size, excluding Kirkland, but he has no chin and defense. You don't know shit about boxing. Liam Smith was bigger than Canelo, and he got hurt and was rolling around the ground. What are you talking about? Lada is Canelo size, and Lada was hurt. To be honest, why? Okay, why did Lada? I thought Lada won the fight. Let's be clear on that. I thought it was a close fight, but I had Lada winning based on what he did early. But there's a reason Lada was retreating and wasn't as offensive all of a sudden. That's because Canelo was yap, 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 destroying that body. He was on that Cuban body though, and that's why he tapered off towards the end of the fight. Because put it this way, besides Canelo, when have we seen Lada do that? When have we seen Lada kind of evade in that way, like that much? Angulo dropped him twice, but Lada was still coming forward too. You know what I mean? And he ended up stopping Angulo. Ishe Smith and Lada, like Canelo was hurting him to the body, even though I had Canelo losing. Adonis versus Wilder. I'm not answering stupid shit like that. One's at 175, one's a 230-pound heavyweight. Next. Saunders, Canelo. I don't know. Canelo struggles with movers. But Billy Joe, see, Billy Joe, it's so weird. His career is like super weird to me. Like, it's hard to put into, like, okay, here's an example. Billy Joe, I feel like his performances are like this, like umbada, don't day don't eins talk, umbada, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what his career seems like to me. Up and down, like umbada, boom 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 beidum. Like he's very hard. Like, he fought that Wolverine dude, looked trash. Then he fought Willie Monroe, looked cool. Fought David Lemieux, looked really good. Now he's fighting Martin Murray. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining it to you. He's fighting, like, it's between the level inactivity or the level of competition he's fighting, it's up and down. Like, oh, you beat Chris Eubank Jr. Who do you fight next? I don't even know. Hold on, let's look it up. He fought Chris Eubank. I don't remember him. He does this. Here, I'm gonna pull it up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, exactly. We'll see. So, all right. He fought in 2014 Chris Eubank Jr. Very good win, one split decision. Then he fought Joanne Bloyer. Who the fuck is that? With a record of 17-27. This is what I'm talking about. That's why I said up and down. So you beat Eubank Jr., then you fight Joanne. Who is Joanne Bloyer? They put an asterisk. They don't even know if that's his real name. Why they put an asterisk by his name? He has a record of 17-27, right? And then you fight Andy Lee. Shout out to Andy Lee on his retirement. So that's a good name, right? Solid. Andy Lee, solid. Then you fight this Wolverine dude and look trash. You look good versus Andy Lee. Then you fought Wolverine and look trash. Then you redeemed yourself, look cool. Your son was kicking Willie Monroe in the dick. Then you fought David Lemieux. You look great in that fight. Now you're fighting Martin Murray, who has recent losses. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. His career is just like, and don't get me wrong, I mean, don't forget to mention, he fought when he fought the Wolverine dude, that's the only guy he fought in 2016. So that's why I say his career is like that. Between the level of competition, inactivity, and performances, it's up and down. It's super up and down. Hey, I'm about to get off here because it's starting to glitch. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully we can get some last minute likes. Pay your internet. I have fast internet, dumma. Pay your internet. Okay. You guys have a good night. Peace out.